Xania Woodman, Senior Editor of Vegas 7 Magazine, here at the 71st Annual Wine and Spirits Wholesalers of America Convention and Exposition. We're pleased to have with us in the WSWA Convention TV studio, Alan Dreeban. He is the incoming chairman of WSWA and a partner and director with Republic National Distributing Company, RNDC, the nation's second largest wine and spirits wholesaler. Alan, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
And congratulations on assuming the role of WSWA chairman.
Thank you.
You're known as an actively engaged leader. Let's talk about your vision and goals for this coming year.
I am excited to be in this position. I think our association has grown so much. My vision or goal is that we have a lot of issues confronting our industry. And my hope is to use WSWA as a vehicle of informing all our members. We represent over 350 distributors in the country, and get them informed and bring them into the discussion as to what the answers really are. In addition to that, we work very closely with other organizations in our industry, such as Discus, the President's Forum, and the Wine Institute that represent our suppliers. And we hopefully can do all this in concert and together addressing these issues.
Now, in addition to your work as a partner and senior executive with RNDC, you're also an active philanthropist with a very passionate philosophy. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's very simple. To be this lucky and not give back would, in my opinion, is a sin. It really is. We're all so fortunate. We're in a great industry, but I am not by myself. That so many in our industry are so generous and so committed to so many causes. Today we gave out 2 awards at our meeting this morning, a Lifetime Achievement Award to Rocky Wirtz and a Sidney Frank Award, which is all based on philanthropy and contributing back to your community, to Max Shapiro. These 2 exemplify perfectly what our industry is about, knowing that we're fortunate, but giving back into the causes that we truly believe in.
Now, this is not your first WSWA convention.
No.
As a business leader, please tell me, what are you looking for when you meet with new suppliers at the convention? And what is your advice for suppliers who are looking to break through and reach national distribution?
Every distributor is looking for the new next thing. We've all grown up in this industry to know that if you just sat back on what you had, you're not going to be here long. So knowing our market and knowing what works and knowing what the demand is, and hopefully we have a feel of the pulse of the market, we look for what we think will fit our niche. And then it's up to, is that person, are they how much quantity do they have? What is their goals and objectives? Can we put a market plan together to accommodate them? Do they have the wherewithal to be national? They may not have the money at the moment. Right. And you know, if we took them national and they can only produce enough for one state. So it's an exciting adventure. It has a lot of ups and downs, but it's a lot of fun, and it's great to help somebody get started. I think the craft industry is a perfect example of people getting started and expanding in steps.
I'd also like to talk about some of the changes in the market that you've seen over the years. How has this event changed, and how has the market evolved?
WSWA has become an absolute platform for our industry now to have dialogue with each other, to confront the issues that are doing it. The market has changed dramatically with consolidation of both suppliers and distributors and retailers. It becomes a big boys game. It doesn't mean that there's not room for individuals to be in this, but it's become a lot more complex. And as in anything, with consolidations, there's efficiencies, and I think that's to the consumer's advantage. As a distributor, we used to probably stock 5,000 SKUs, which is a shopkeeping, one type, one size of a product. Maybe at the most. Now we have 15,000 in our warehouse for next day delivery with temperature control. Other aspects that have changed in the marketing of our products is category management, in which it gets we break stores into socioeconomic clusters based on data that's available, and we can help people develop their product mixes, what to go to market, and how to be the most efficient. Multicultural advertising and marketing, you know as well as I do, maybe newspaper advertising's out, but social media has become very important. And so it's an exciting time, changing and a lot of fun.
I agree with you. You mentioned wholesalers. Wholesalers also play an important role in ensuring the safety and integrity of beverage alcohol in the marketplace. Can you talk about their key role?
Yes. Without question, the three-tier system, the way it is today, is the safest, most responsible, and without question, the most efficient way to go to market. During my 48 years in the business, I don't know of any recall for a safety hazard on a wine or spirits, which says that our industry is working in concert with the federal authorities and the state authorities to ensure quality product gets to there, that it's not moonshine or something that we bought out of the backwoods or something like that. In terms of tax collections to the state and to the federal government, there has never been a glitch. It has been a very efficient means of tax collection for everyone and supports all the states and the federal government. And then there's a sense of responsibility that I don't know if it's new, but we promote moderation. We understand that if our product is abused, it can hurt someone.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with, you can abuse food, you can abuse drugs, you can abuse a lot of things in life. So we are espousing moderation and promoting moderation and putting the message out, particularly to teens, where some people think it's a rite of passage and we don't.
Excellent. Well, changing gears a little, I'm told you have a very interesting story about how you got into the business, that it's truly a family business. Can you share that story?
It is a family business.
Yeah.
Most of our industry, a lot of it is family businesses that have grown up. I was going to be a banker. It was boring. My father-in-law to-be called me and said that Ernest Gallo had just hired the head of training for Procter & Gamble to set up a training program in Los Angeles. And did I want to be a guinea pig? And since I was bored anyway, my new bride and I moved to Los Angeles, and I ended up staying a year, and every 90 days went to Modesto to report to Ernest the results of the training program. I came back and we had just had our largest year ever in wine, $250,000 on the wine side. We do wine and spirits. And today it's several billion. And we're just fortunate. I got in at the right time as wine started to explode, and not a marketing genius, I was in the right place at the right time.
Oh, that's very fortunate.
Yeah.
And a wonderful story. Thank you very much for sharing it with us.
Well, thank you.
And good luck with this year. Good luck with 2014.
Thank you, and a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.